Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have technical issues today. I had to change my email account yesterday, and it was probably a very big one because my phone that I'm filming with keep telling me that I don't have enough space for filming. So this is the third time I try to do this, and I hope it will work this time. So I have been working a bit with some new pages for the journal. I have used the ones that we did the fresco jelly printing on and added a few pieces of collage on them. So we have something to start with when we put the journal together. So just some scraps in different ways, and on top of these beautiful pages that almost feel like leather now when you have this acrylic ink on top of them. So I think this will be nice. I have also been sorting out my stash and realized that I had a lot more lace than I thought. You know that feeling when you think everything is kind of I thought I was running out of laces, so I needed to open some boxes, and of course there was a lot of lace. So I'm no more panicking. I have realized that I have lace for at least a lifetime. So we have to use up a bit of those. So there will be a lot of laces and also embroidered things and some embroidery that I'm doing myself. So should we put the journal cover together? I have decided that I want to have another flip. So we are going to put on one more flip onto that. And as my recordings now have failed me several times, I can put my scraps back because I have already put them on when I start recording again. So now we can take the journal instead and put on the textile on the cover. So let's start with the outside of the cover, and I'm going to use this old linen, and it's a bit woven so you can see through it, and I don't want it to be as dark as this, so I'm just putting an extra piece of textile on it so we get the lighter feeling of it. So I'm just going to glue that down on this side where it's black. Make myself a little scrape so I can make it go even on the page and all the way out to the edges. And then I'm just going to put it down. Like so, and flatten it down. And then I'm just going to roughly cut it. And glue down the piece that is left. This is not going to be seen anyway, so it's just because I want it to be light. Under the linen. And it's good with a lot of layers. Feels sturdy and nice. It's nothing negative by layering, so. And this old white textile are so thin, so it won't do anything to the, use this side that is straight. Then I'm doing the same, just cutting roughly and glue the other side down. So. And then I'm going to put on the linen. See if I have enough on this one. I think that's better to take a smaller one. If we can. Save the other for later. So going back on with more glue. Another layer. And as always, I'm using my bookbinding glue, so it's made for bookmaking. It's super strong and a bit flexible, so the book can still move and won't be totally stiff and will break, so that's good. A little bit more. And it will look a bit funny when I put on this now, because the glue is going to seep through the textile here and there, I guess. But this will dry transparent, so we won't see it later on. I could have ironed it, but I think I want to have it kind of rough. It gives a special feeling when you don't have everything straight and plain. So moving on to the spine. And as I'm going to have this as a hidden spine, it's totally okay to put on the cover now. But if you want to do it as a spine that you are sewing through this spine, you can wait with putting this on until you have already put in your pages. Then you can cover it with the textile. Straighten it so the glue can find the textile but not overdo it. Glue down properly. And then continue with the rest. And when you glue textile to textile, make sure that you give it enough glue. It soaks up a lot. And get into all the creases in the spine. Like so. So I'm going to leave this to dry a few seconds, so I'm sure that everything is properly where it should be. And then I will just cut off this. So I will be back in a second when this has dried and we can continue with the inside. Okay, this is in place. It's not totally dried yet, but we can start putting in the insides. And I'm going to use this other linen that has been on an old tablecloth. Then I have eco-dyed it a little bit. So this is going down now, and then we are going to do a spine to sew in some book pages in. This is for another book that are a little smaller, but it will be kind of like this, so this edge won't be seen. So let's go and glue it down. It's the old texture of the book that have this nice sound. So then I'm going to try to put this down straight. It's a bit tricky when it's linen, but I think I at least have cut it straight, so now we just need to get it down straight. worked well. So this one is a little bit too big, so we need to cut one side off. Let go. I will try to follow the pattern. I have some woven dots to follow. Almost straight, I think. Something there that was a little bit too much. Okay, glue. Try to put it down as straight as the other side. Okay. A little bit more there, but then I think we are good. A bit too long there. Can give it the final finish a bit later, so that's nice. So then we have the little flip left to cover in linen, and I'm going to use the same as on the inside. And I'm not sure if I should take the light one or if we should go with the eco-dyed side. I I actually think I want to have the light side out. I think it doesn't matter. We are going to do a topper on top of this, so I'm not sure if it matters at all. So we are going to glue this double like this, and then this part will be sewn down onto this, so this will be a flip on the journal. So let's glue again. Making sure it's straight and glue it down properly. Then we are going to do the same on the other side. Give it some glue on the edge too. Spreading the glue again. I'm just going to put some glue on the edge, mostly to get the linen to stop ripping. Then we are going to cut the rest off. You can see the threads will come off if we don't put glue on it, so I'm squeezing it together and then cut it off. That way we get the glue to stop the threads from ripping off. So a little bit more glue, and then I'm just pulling the loose threads off so it won't rip off anymore. That, and we have our flip done. So this one will be sitting kind of here. Just a little bit more, press it down. So then this will go as a flip like this. And this will be sewn by hand down with some embroidery thread, like that. And then of course a lot of maybe some beautiful lace on top of this. Could be beautiful. And maybe even some other lace going down there, picking out. Maybe that could work. We'll see what's happening and what we feel for when it's time to put these pieces on. Love it so far. Okay guys, I will leave this now to dry until tomorrow, and hopefully I have got my technical issues done, so I don't need to do this so late as it became today. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will try to make your own journal and follow me while we are making this cutie. So that was all for now. I will see you soon again. Bye bye from Sweden.